In the grand tapestry of American cultural and political life, the emergence of Taylor Swift as a potential savior from the shadow of authoritarianism in the form of Donald Trump might initially appear as an anomaly, a curious footnote in the annals of pop culture and politics. Yet upon closer examination one finds in Swift a figure of profound significance, a harbinger of a new American ethos, standing resolutely against the encroaching tide of fascism that threatens to engulf the nation. Swift, whose career was once defined by narratives of adolescent romance and heartbreak, has metamorphosed into a beacon of political awareness. This transformation is neither accidental nor trivial. It reflects a deeper, more profound shift in the American psyche, a realization that the personal is indeed political, and that art cannot be divorced from the social and political milieu in which it exists. Consider the recent allegations that certain factions closely aligned with former President Trump plan to wage a so-called holy war against Swift, should she choose to endorse President Biden in the upcoming election. This development is not merely a testament to Swift's influence, but also a glaring indicator of the fragility of the current political landscape. In an era where authoritarianism is no longer a specter but a palpable threat, Swift's potential endorsement is seen not just as a celebrity opinion, but as a powerful political statement. One must not, however, mistake Swift's foray into politics as mere celebrity activism. Unlike many of her contemporaries, Swift's engagement appears neither superficial nor opportunistic. Her criticisms of Trump, particularly during the 2020 election, were not just critiques of a political figure, but a denunciation of the very ideals that underpin authoritarianism. The erosion of democratic institutions, the vilification of dissent, and the perpetuation of systemic injustices. It is here that Swift's true power lies. In an age where political discourse is often mired in obfuscation and hyperbole, Swift's voice emerges as clear and unequivocal. Her influence extends beyond the realm of music, reaching into the hearts and minds of millions. In a nation deeply divided, her words have the power to unite, to inspire, and perhaps most importantly, to galvanize a generation into political action. Moreover, Swift's battle is not just against a particular political figure or ideology. It is a broader struggle for the soul of America, a fight to uphold the values of democracy, freedom, and equality that have long defined the nation. Her potential endorsement of Biden, therefore, must be seen in this context, not as a mere political gesture, but as an affirmation of these fundamental principles. In this light, Swift's position atop the enemies list of Trump's inner sanctum is not just a badge of honor, but a symbol of her significance in the current political zeitgeist. She stands as a counterpoint to the forces of authoritarianism, a reminder that the power of art and culture can, and often does, influence the course of history. Let us not, however, fall into the facile trap of viewing Swift merely as a melodious Cassandra, prophesying doom while strumming on a lyre. The significance of Swift in the American political landscape transcends the simplistic dichotomy of artist versus autocrat. In her, we observe not just the resistance of a public figure against the tide of totalitarianism, but a deeper, more resonant chord being struck in the heart of the American narrative. Swift embodies the quintessential American paradox. A celebrity who both shapes and is shaped by the public consciousness, wielding her influence not as a blunt instrument of propaganda, but as a scalpel, dissecting the body politic with precision and care. Her potential political endorsement, therefore, must be viewed not as a mere celebrity's caprice, but as a deliberate act of a citizen fully aware of her role in the great democratic experiment. In doing so, she challenges not only the authoritarian impulses of a troubled administration, but also the apathy and cynicism that so often afflict the body politic. One must recognize that Taylor Swift's role in the current political landscape is both necessary and inevitable. In a world where the forces of authoritarianism threaten to undermine the very fabric of democracy, figures like Swift become essential, not just as entertainers, but as champions of a more just and equitable society. Her voice, amplified by her celebrity, becomes a clarion call for resistance, a rallying cry for those who believe in the promise of America. And in this role, she may not only save the nation from its darkest impulses, but also secure her place as one of the most influential figures of our time.